Oh, yeah.
It's been said the night is always darkest just before the dawn. Maybe you can relate right now. But make no mistake about it, a new day is dawning. Opportunity and promise are on the horizon for all of us. And just like in high school sports, we'll trust honesty, empathy, hard work, and humility to bring out the best in us and show us the way. The IHSAA will look for you at a high school game or meet very soon.
All right, as the cheerleaders spell out Covington, we welcome you to the Trojan Complex. You've already heard our IHSAA ad. The marching Trojans will about face to the North Vermillion bleachers and welcome the visitors. All right, the marching band moves down to their spots. And we welcome you to tonight's broadcast. We started a little early. The festivities have begun a little early tonight because it is senior night. Senior night moved up this year because of all of the stuff that's going on worldwide that we have zero control over. But we're going to do our best to bring you the Trojans home opener. I say we. Joining me tonight is Isaiah Edwards. Isaiah is in the radio TV class. If you want to go ahead and say hi to the people, Isaiah.
Hello.
All right. Isaiah was with me last night. We broadcast the volleyball game where Covington beat the Falcons 25-1. 25-8 and 25-11, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I'm getting the nod from Isaiah, so I must not be misremembering that poorly tonight. But great start to the season for the volleyball team. The football team, rough start so far.
Rough start, 0-2.
Played two really good teams.
Yeah, two really good teams. Falcons are also 0-2 though, so hopefully we can get our first win.
Attention senior parents, if I could have you meet down by the numbers on the scoreboard side of the track.
All right, and that voice you heard on the public address is Brendan Woolwine. He's going to be running the show tonight. I'm going to hand off play-by-play responsibilities tonight to Isaiah. He's got two rosters, one that he's already lost down below the bleachers. So great start for us tonight. But I made sure to get a backup for him. So he's going to be calling out your names and numbers. And one of those names and numbers you're going to hear tonight is John Kiger, who today, as of today, has joined our CHS247 group. So he transferred into our class today as Isaiah fights off a B. And he's looking forward to broadcasting in the winter. So obviously John plays football. And looking forward to broadcasting Isaiah during the basketball season.
Yep.
So another unique atmosphere we're faced with tonight. Bleachers are empty just because of restrictions that we have. But that doesn't stop the senior parents from putting a nice presentation on and the entry gate.
Nope.
They've got their billboards up with all the senior information and pictures and all that kind of stuff. Really, really nice presentation.
Nope. They came ready to go.
All right. Isaiah says we're ready to go, so that must mean we're ready to go. All right, so we've got, it's one of those hurry up and wait type situations, I think. The band started directly at their time and got done with the national anthem, which was a great rendition of our national
At this
anthem.
time, we will be recognizing our seniors. First up, Tanner Bettinger.
And I'm going to let Mr.
Parents'
Woolwine
names are
talk.
Chip and Danielle Bettinger. The school activities include football, wrestling, and FFA. His future plans are to pursue a career in welding. Tanner Bettinger. Next, Benton Berger. His parents' names are Sarah Ann and Chad Berger. School activities include football, track, FFA, and Spanish club. His future plans are to attend Purdue University to study agronomy. Next, Alex Black. His parents' names are Jennifer Black and Kenny Black. School activities include football and wrestling. Future plans are to attend Purdue University to major in mechanical or civil engineering. Alex Black. Next up, Blake Bova. Parents' names are Tammy Bova Luke and Matt Luke. School activities include cross country, and future plans are to join the Air Force. Blake Bova. Next, Austin Croucher. Parents' names are Carrie Croucher and Ted Robertson. School activities include football and wrestling. Future plans are to attend a technical school for welding and later become a pipe fitter. Austin Croucher. Next, Trace Hammer. Parents' names are Jason and Dee Hammer. School activities include football, baseball, jazz band, and broadcasting. His future plans are undecided. Trace Hammer. Next up, Asa Hohenstein. Parents' names are Mike and Stephanie Hohenstein. School activities include football, and future plans are undecided. Again, Asa Hohenstein. Next up, Jordan Inman. His parents are Robert and Heather Inman. School activities include football and baseball. His future plans are to attend a 2-year school. Jordan Inman. Next up, John Kiger. His parents' names are John and Jackie Kiger. His school activities, football and track. His future plans are to attend a 4-year university to play football and study education to be a teacher and coach. John Kiger. Next, Bryce Lemieux. Parents' names are Kenny and Monica Woolwine. School activities, football for all 4 years. Future plans are to join the workforce. Bryce Lemieux. Next, Jesse Lawson. Parents' names are Rachel and Wes Lawson. School activities include cross country, track and girls basketball manager, art club, Letterman's Club, float building committee, and CHS broadcasting. Her future plans are to attend Ivy Tech and obtain an art degree and become a tattoo artist. Jesse Lawson. Next, Lillian Ramirez. Her parents' names are Sherry and Mario Ramirez. School activities include cross-country, track, basketball, and band. Her future plans are to attend Ball State University to become an X-ray technician. Lillian Ramirez. Next is Gavin Williamson. Parents' names are Billy and Rochelle Williamson. School activities include football, wrestling, spirit lifter, and FFA. Future plans, exploratory studies in a trade school or join the military. Gavin Williamson. Let's give one final big round of applause for all of our seniors.
All right, so there are our Covington seniors. I can't help but notice that Trace
Seniors, you may
mentioned being
exit
a
to the north.
broadcaster, and I'm a little hurt that Jordan didn't mention that. So, Jordan, I'm coming for you on Tuesday.
Yep.
No school
Trace
on
too.
Monday, Isaiah. Don't show up Monday. But big shout out to Jordan and Trace, kind of our founding members of the Covington CHS247 sports broadcasting crew.
Yep.
Brought a lot of people in last year during sectional. So I've mentioned Isaiah is going to be my co-pilot tonight. Isaiah in a
Ladies
unique
and gentlemen,
position.
remember you may not be
He is
wearing
a
team jersey,
transfer
but
for
you are
North
still a
Vermillion.
representative of your high school.
So
Please
at this
conduct
point,
yourself
he
in a way that
is
reflects positivity on
a
your team,
veteran
your school,
of both
and
schools,
your
I'll say.
community.
If
Thank
you
for
want to say that.
practicing good sportsmanship during tonight's game.
Well, we're joined up here on the top row of the bleachers by Mr. Carfault. Maybe we'll get an interview out of him some point tonight. Or maybe not, he says. But we'll see. He does a lot for our program, so we'll try to get him off if we can. As the band walks off the field, and the Trojan football team is already over at the sidelines.
At this time, we would like to announce tonight's officials. Mr. Jason Goodner from Indianapolis.
All right, so we hear
Mr.
the
John
officials,
Rolex from Mooresville.
their home addresses,
Mr. Joe
their
Livingston
cell phone
from Camden.
numbers,
Yep.
Mr. Bob Pressler from West Lafayette.
what type of
and
car
Mr.
they
Nick
drove here.
Williamson from Noblesville.
Got to get all the info
These
that we can.
individuals have committed their time to our student athletes, and we appreciate their efforts and sacrifices. Thank you.
All right, so thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We're looking for a positive Trojan performance on the home opener out here at the Trojan Complex.
Trying to get the first win of the season.
Absolutely, trying to get the first win, and at home is a great place to get that first win.
That is a great place.
So we'll see how that goes. We're winding down. We got 3.5 minutes left on the clock. We've taken care of senior night. Band already did our opening performances. I'm assuming we'll see a halftime show of some sort.
I think the dance team's here for the halftime
and
show.
we'll get to see something from the dance team.
Yep.
So that's exciting.
Maybe the cheerleaders.
Excellent. Cheerleaders keeping our spirits up, even though we're limited on people.
Very limited.
Not limited on
The
Trojan
Covington High
spirit,
School
let's say.
administrative team would like to thank our students, coaches, and fans for masking up and following other COVID-19 safety guidelines while at our athletic contest. To this date, we have not had to cancel any athletic events for coronavirus reasons. We attribute this directly to our school's COVID-19 safety plan and the community's efforts to provide a safe environment for our students. Go Trojans!
I wouldn't even have said that out loud.
All right, so Trojans taking their last little bit of stretching. And what do you know about this Falcon team, Isaiah?
I know they're very young and lots of running.
Okay, so
Run heavy team.
running base game.
Hmm.
From what we hear, and I haven't gone to the 2 away games yet, I hear the Trojans are trying to get a passing game together.
They have been trying.
So maybe we'll see that finally come together
Come
tonight.
together, yep.
Get some complete passes, get some confidence, and
Yep.
head to the rest of the season on a positive note.
Yep.
So you say North Vermillion's a young team.
Yep,
Did I
pretty
hear
young.
that they have a freshman quarterback?
They do. They have a freshman quarterback, Cody Tryon, starting.
Okay, so inexperience, but I'm sure an athlete.
Yeah, he is an athlete.
Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, Isaiah's seen a little bit of both of these sides, so he's going to be calling your play-by-play tonight. I'm going to be trying to run the camera in a semi-reasonable fashion. I can't promise everything, but I'll try to keep up where the play is.
Yep.
So what do you know about this Covington team coming in, Isaiah?
Also very young. A lot of receiving core is very young, with two of our main targets, Duncan Keller and Evan Valdez, both sophomores.
Very young.
But we do have Asa Hohenstein also as a senior.
Okay. Looking over the roster a little bit today, I think about 6'1" are our biggest kids.
Yep.
North Vermillion any bigger?
Yeah, North Vermillion is big.
Okay, so young but big.
Young but
so
big.
that could pose a problem. As North Vermillion lines up for the kickoff.
Yep.
All right. So a lot of nervous energy out here at the Trojan Complex. And we'll see how it goes. Officials trying to sort out some last-minute things. Deflate gate, trying to take some air out of the ball.
Yep.
So I'll do what I can, Isaiah, but as I mentioned last night at the volleyball game, I'm an old man with terrible vision.
Yep. It's a little bit farther away than the volleyball game was.
It is. I can see some of the bright white numbers on the Trojan jerseys.
Yep.
And the nice contrast on the white North Vermillion jerseys. It's going to help a little bit, especially when the sun goes down.
Yep. The sun, and when the sun goes down, that's going to help a lot.
Absolutely. I luckily remembered a hat tonight. You
Yep, I did not.
so lucky.
Yep.
So Isaiah's going to be playing the hand over the eye trick and roster in the other hand and try to do our call outs. I'm going to leave this to him because
All right.
I'm just not that great.
Kicking off are the Trojans.
All right, so I'll try to follow.
Kicked deep to number 10 for the Falcons. Kicked out of bounds. That was kicked to Cody Tryon, the QB.
Kickoff out of bounds. Flag on the play.
But
And you said that was the quarterback?
that was the quarterback. That was
Okay.
the kick too, but it went out of bounds. North Vermillion setting up here on offense.
So lucky break for them. They get to hand it off to the same kid.
Yep. Key player for the Falcons tonight, Carter Edney, a running back. Very big.
And if that running game's prevalent, that'll be
Yeah.
a really big sign if he
Yep.
can get started. All right, so I'm not sure what the holdup is here.
They're trying to get the spot on the ball.
Okay.
Make sure everything's right.
Get us started on the right foot.
Yep. Falcons lining up here. Cody Tryon is back at QB. Carter Edney, a running back.
Drive on their own 35.
That voice you hear on the PA is Brendan Woolwine.
Cody Tryon gets his first carry of the night, brought down by a lot of Trojans. Gonna see a lot of that tonight. Sure.
Yeah, from what you were talking about in class today, I think you're right.
Tryon on the run. Gain of 2.
All right, so 30 seconds off the clock. And we're going to see the second down possession.
Another carry by Cody Tryon, stuffed at the line. by number 52, Alex Black.
All right, Alex, a wrestler for the Trojan wrestling team.
Senior.
Yep, absolutely, using some of that knowledge.
No gain on the carry. Alex Black on the tackle.
So they're going to spot that one as no gain.
No gain. That would be 3rd and 8 now.
So Trojan defense stepping up so far.
Fountain Trust Company for their continued support for Covington athletics. Recently, the Fountain Trust Company donated funds to support the launch of the girls soccer at Covington High School. Their generation will support the first 3 years of our girls soccer program. A big thank you to the Fountain Trust Company.
All right, both teams taking the field now. The Falcons still on offense, about 3rd and 5. Direct snap to Carter Edney. Carter Edney gets space here. Brought down by Gavin Williamson. Good open field tackle there.
Edney on the run for a Falcon first down. Williamson on the tackle.
Gavin senior night here. Getting some tackles early.
First and goal for the Falcons.
All right,
First
so the
and goal here
Falcons
for
threatening.
The Falcons. Threatening to score here. Still not a single pass play for the Falcons.
So Falcons content to run. Trojans
Give it
trying
to
to start
Carter
that passing
Edney.
game tonight.
Brought down.
Edney on the carry again.
One of the North Vermillion coaches not too happy.
Gain of
I
about
think you're right on that
2 or
one.
3 yards.
Hear a lot of yelling.
Tackled by an army of Trojans. Second down.
So 30 seconds into this second quarter, the Falcons threatening in the red zone of the Trojans. Still 6-0, Covington. Hopefully we've got some of the issues fixed. So what's our recap of the scoring so far, Isaiah?
Still 6-0 Trojans here in the second quarter.
And that touchdown came how?
The touchdown came on a catch by Neil Elmore. Ran it into the end zone from about 5 yards out.
Absolutely. All right, so once again, this is Mr. Sowers. I got Isaiah Edwards doing our play-by-play next to me. And the Trojans are going to
Direct snap to Carter Edney again.
tell you.
Got it in the end zone that time. Touchdown Falcons.
So we got us a tie ball game.
Tie ball game here at 6. Carter Edney powers that one in.
Touchdown for the Falcons.
Hearing
Edney on
that
the carry.
name quite a bit tonight.
Yep.
All right. And if you see any problems or anything like that with our broadcast tonight, just know that we are recording and we will re-upload this broadcast. So bear with us.
Oh. Fumbled there by the Falcons. Picked up by the Trojans.
All right, so
PAT, no good.
break for the Trojans. It'll stay tied at 6. And we'll see if the Trojans can put anything together on the offense. Just Just a heads up to everybody, our friends at 103.1, Mr. Greg Green's up here broadcasting tonight as well. But we thank you for sticking with us.
Here's some recent Covington athletic results.
And
Last
thanks
night,
Robin
Trojan
Brown for
volleyball
the heads
team
up.
defeated North Vermillion in 3 sets. Our volleyball
Thanks
improved
Kylan
to a 5-0
Hasselbrink
on the season.
for the heads
The
up
team
in
will be
chat.
action at Park Heritage next Tuesday night.
All right.
Hopefully it's fixed for you now.
The Falcons setting up to kick off.
All right. So we'll see if the Trojan passing offense can get anything going.
The girls soccer team defeated North White High School last night 6-1 at the Trojan soccer field. Great job, Lady Trojans. The co-ed soccer team will be in action again next Tuesday at home versus Terre Haute South.
All right.
So the Falcons line up to kick this one off after putting a touchdown in, running the touchdown in.
That is Kinsey Crowder back to kick, the girl kicker for the Falcons.
Oh, all right. Trojans with 2 deep to receive.
Oh, tried an onside kick. Recovered by the Trojans.
All right, so a potential scare for the Trojans
That
there.
was a big scare.
Maybe weren't prepared for that one, but walk away with the ball anyway.
Trojans will start their position on the 30-yard line.
So we've just started the second quarter. Covington scored 6 in the first quarter. Thanks to Alan Carfault and Neil Elmore.
Quick
North
dump
Vermillion
off to Neil.
knotted it back up here right here at the beginning of the second quarter on a run.
The Trojans lining up here.
Right. Put one in motion.
That's Alan Carfault. Quick pass to Asa. Asa getting about 7 yards.
I like to see that move in the right direction.
Yep.
Pass completed to Hohenstein. Gain of about 6 or 7 yards.
All right,
Second down.
so second down and fairly short. Second down and 3 or 4. Carfault calls for it.
All right.
Throws it out near side.
Oh, through Damian Boley's hands there.
That's a nice looking pass.
That was a nice looking pass.
Pass
So
incomplete, intended for
another
number
young
7,
Trojan
Bowling.
receiver.
That is a
Third down.
sophomore Damian Boley.
A good athlete in his own right,
Yeah, he is a good athlete.
but it's hard to account for on-field experience.
Yes. Pass off to Neil Elmore on a screen. Neil breaks through the line. And Neil Elmore gets the first down for the Trojans.
Neil putting a
Completed
tough
to Elmore
performance in
for
tonight.
Trojan.
That was a
Hits
very
down.
well-designed screen pass.
Trojan set and go real quick.
Oh, bounced right off Neil Elmore's shoulder pads on that one.
Incomplete pass. Intended for Elmore, second down.
So a lot of your potential future teammates out there tonight, Isaiah, basketball players for
Yep.
the Trojans. Alan and Neil tried connecting on that last one, both Trojan basketball players.
All right, Alan Carfault, pass there. That is Dane Gerling.
All right, so
Completed to Gurley.
moving the right direction quickly for the
That
Trojans.
may have been a first down for the Trojans. All right,
Third down.
they're calling it third and very, very short.
Very, very short. And they change it to first down.
The call was changed. Trojan, first down.
All right, so those inches changed to nothing. And the Trojans on the Falcon side of the field.
All right, Alan Carfall back to pass. Thrown to Duncan Keller. Big catch by Duncan Keller going. Oh. Barely brought down by Eli Hesley by the Falcons.
Huge gain on the play for a Trojan. First down.
Another first down. Keep moving the chains.
First down. This is going to be first and goal for the Trojans. Oh. Alan Carfall tucks it and runs. Hey.
Looks
And
like he's
Alan
in the goal.
Carfall got the touchdown.
Touchdown.
So
Touchdown,
Carfall
Alan
on the keeper.
Carfall.
Puts it 12-6, Trojans.
Another quick drive for the Trojans.
Absolutely. They were not wasting any time when they got that first down. So that puts us 12-6.
12-6 Trojan lead.
Waiting on the PAT.
Allen Carfall keeps it himself. Gets brought down short. Was it short?
2-point conversion is good.
All
They
right.
called him down
They're going
to 4.
to call him over the line. So the Trojans make up for that first missed PAT.
Score now, Trojans 14. Falcons
Puts them up
6.
14-6. We're not really sure what's going on. They're going to
Alan
wipe those.
Carfall was not happy about that call.
Yeah, they're going to wipe those 2 points off the board. We'll do the same.
Call on the field was changed. The 2-point conversion was no good.
All right. Isaiah, I think you called that one.
Yep.
Looked a little too close to call from up here.
Yep. I do my best.
So it remains 12-6. And the Trojans are going to have to
9:42 here
kick
on
it
the
away.
clock.
All right, so let's see if we can get our view back here.
All right. Dane Gerling here kicking off. We'll see what he can do.
All right. So Dane getting another chance.
Another
Kick
kick
off
out of bounds by
flag on the
Dane
play.
Gerling.
So content to not let the Falcons return
Yep.
anything.
Which is questionable because the one return they had, it was stopped very short, very soon.
Maybe Dane would rather not take that chance.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to see 1st and 10 for the Falcons as the sun gets close to that tree line, making it nearly impossible to see.
It is slowly setting.
So the Falcons set.
All right. Snap to Cody Tryon. Runs it, gets about 3.
Try
So a short gain.
3 yards. 2nd down.
All right, see if the Trojan defense can step up
Yep.
again.
Looking for a
9.5
big
minutes
stop
till
here.
halftime.
The Trojans don't need much time to score.
Absolutely, that quick passing offense has shown us that they can strike in a hurry.
They can strike very fast.
Oh, big stop for the Trojans there.
Big hit.
Edney on the carry.
That was
Back to
Carter
the
Edney.
backfield.
We've got to lose a little ground on that one.
Yep.
Third down.
So 3rd and long for the Falcons. Well, you can't say that there's a lack of coaching intensity from either sideline.
Both coaching staffs came ready to play today.
Absolutely. Very into the game.
Carter Edney with the direct snap again, 4th and short for the Falcons.
Edney on the carry.
We'll see what they decide to do here. If they
Yeah,
decide to go for it.
This will be interesting.
Gain
4th,
about 7 yards. Fourth
fairly
down.
short. Would you call that 1.5 or 2?
Looks like they're going for it here.
Okay, interesting decision. See if it pays off.
Play clock down to 10 here for the Falcons.
Yeah, getting
Got
a
to
little,
move quickly.
little dangerous on that play clock.
All right. Carter Edney. Looks like he got the first. Oh,
Yeah.
that will move the change for the Falcons.
Covington zone,
Edney
Kenny
on the
Sowers
carry, good enough for a first
running the
down.
play clock tonight. Jody and Scotty, as usual, helping up in the press box. 103.1 also up there. So Mr. Greg Green, who's been great to our program, and all of the local sports, broadcasting tonight for Kiss Country 103.1. So it's that time of day where the Trojan crowd puts their hand over their brow, squints, and tries to see something on the field.
Carter Edney, the only one in the backfield. Direct snap to Carter.
The
Moved
Trojans,
backwards by a lot of Falcons.
Trojans
a lot
read
of
that one like a
Trojans.
book.
Yep.
Edney
I
on the
mean,
run, gain of 1 yard.
They're
Second
really
down.
not switching much up.
No, if you haven't figured out the offense by now,
Yeah.
you might be struggling. But that also allows for the element of surprise.
Yep.
So
You always got to stay on your toes.
absolutely nice little swing pass. Catches everybody off guard at this point. All right, so Covington got a couple guys back.
All right, Carter Edney passing this time. Deep.
And just what we talked about.
Yep. That catch is by freshman Eli Paisley?
Pass completed
Maybe?
to Peasley for a Falcon first
Peasley.
down.
Eli Peasley.
Wow. So we've seen run, run, run.
Yep.
And the biggest play of the night for the Falcons on a quick pass. Taking a page from the Trojan playbook.
Yep.
And it worked for him.
Yep. Big catch for the freshman.
Absolutely. That's a huge play for a young player. All right, so Trojans need a stop here
Yep.
at a 12-6 ball game with a little under 6 minutes left in the
All
first
right.
half.
Carter Edney with another direct snap. Brought down by a lot of Trojans.
I'd be
Edney on
interested
the
to
run,
see
gain
his
of about 2
statistics
yards.
at halftime.
Yep.
Second down.
So far, one pass play for the Falcons, one completion.
That's a pretty good rate.
Yep. Damian Bowling out of the game for the Trojans.
It looks like about 2nd and 8 or so.
About 5 minutes left on the clock.
So Falcons just on the outside edge of the Trojan red zone.
Carter Edney with another handoff.
Stopped by the Trojans, but not before the gain of 5 or so yards. So 3rd and
Edney
1.
on the carry, gain of about 6 yards. Third down.
All
So
right.
see if we can't.
Carter Edney, the lone member in the backfield. Another direct snap to Carter Edney. Brought back that time by the Trojans.
Edney on the carry. First and goal for the Falcons.
All right, so we'll see if the Falcons punch one in here.
First and goal now for the Falcons.
Taking a lot of time with that clock running down. 4 minutes left until halftime. Falcons content to run that clock and hopefully get a score before they go to half.
Carter Edney up the middle. Brought down.
Short game for the Falcons.
All right, so second and goal.
Second down.
We'll see if they can punch one in here. Or if the Trojans can get a big stop. This would be huge going into halftime. Clock still ticking down. A little over 3 minutes left.
Cody Tryon back in the backfield for the Falcons. An outside run to Carter Edney this time. Got it in. Touchdown, Carter Edney.
And that evens the score, 12 all. All right, so the Falcons with their first chance to take a lead.
Yep, tied up at 12s now.
3 minutes left until halftime. Falcons just kind of marched that one down the field.
Yep.
Had that long pass play. And then
Yep, that pass play was huge.
several very short runs and kept the ball moving, kept the chains moving. Got the score. So big play coming up for the Trojans. See if they can keep it knotted at 12. We're going to see a 2-point conversion attempt.
All right.
Little jump pass.
Jump pass by Carter Edney.
Pass completed for the 2-point conversion.
And that's going to be
Not
a
for sure who caught that one.
North Vermillion lead.
Yep. North Vermillion lead 14-12.
For the first time tonight, the Falcons take the lead.
3 minutes left, but that's plenty of time for the Trojans to get a score.
Absolutely. We've seen how quick they can strike. So, from what we've seen so far, Carfault's been pretty on the money with his passes.
Carfault has been on today. And a big rushing touchdown also.
Absolutely, just a lot of drops. So get that corrected, and I think we'll be fine moving forward.
Last night at home with an 8-6 win over the Falcons of North Vermillion. It was an exciting game with great sportsmanship on both sides of the ball. Congratulations, young men, on moving to 1-0 on the season.
Once again, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Our first football game we've ever done as a group. Absolutely, the home opener and senior night. So the Trojans are going to get this back with 3 minutes left. See if they can put one of those quick strikes in.
We'll see what Kennedy Crowder does here. Another short kick. Covington just recovers it.
All right, we'll see that Covington offense again. 2 seconds on that kickoff, run on the clock.
On the 39-yard line.
You hear the Covington marching band, who have temporarily turned into the pep band, blasting the music down there on the end.
Sun still slowly going down.
Yes, let's figure out a way to get that to hurry up.
Yep.
That Trojans out on the field. They've got 2 out this side. Potential Trojan receivers.
It is still Allen and Neal in the backfield for the Trojans.
All right. So 3:03 left until halftime.
Neal clears out here. Oh. Quick pass there to Dane Gerling. And brought down quick.
Pass completed to Gerling.
They're going to need a few more yards than that if they want to score again.
Yep.
But right
Gain of
idea.
About 2 yards for the Trojans, second down.
All right, Carfall back again.
Alan Carfall to pass. Catch by Duncan Keller.
That's more like it.
Pass completed to Keller.
So third down. See if we can get those chains moving.
Yep.
Gain of 6 yards. Third down for the Trojans.
Third and about 3. All right, handoff here. Handoff to Neal. Neal keeps moving forward. He may have got the first down there. And the chains have moved. First down, Trojans.
Elmore on the run for Trojan.
All right.
First down.
So positive movement for Covington. They're ready to go again.
Oh, long. Oh, just over Duncan Keller's head.
So
Pass
no
intended
such
for
luck.
Keller. No good. Second down.
Still 14-12, North Vermillion. Minute and a half left until halftime.
Alan Carfall.
Back in the gun. Joined by
Yep,
one.
Alan Carfall back to pass. Given to get Dane Gerling, and he's going. Oh,
Huge gain by
Pass
Gerling.
completed to Gerling.
brought down by Carter Edney from the other side of the field.
Flag on the play.
Ran all the way across to get him.
Just all over the field tonight.
Clock
So-
stopped here at 1 minute 27 seconds.
Gerling giving the Trojans a chance.
Yep.
Oh, and we're going to move this one back.
Oh.
That is a long, disappointing walk.
Yep. Very disappointing for Dane Gerling after making a great catch.
So I'm assuming a hold.
Yep.
Block in the back against the Trojans.
A block in the back.
Oh. Less than ideal.
Yep.
Minute and a half, still time to get something going.
Second down.
Second and about 8 for the Trojans here. Alan Carfall back to pass. Takes off.
All right, Carfall
Carfall
showing
run.
some of that athleticism.
Good enough for a Trojan. First down.
All right.
Minute 15 left until half.
Clock running here.
Trojans ready to go again.
All right. See? Oh. Looking like he might run again.
Well, the Falcons know the threat is there now.
Yep.
Carfall runs it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, stops the clock with 53 seconds left until half.
Yep. Alan Carfall didn't really get much
Lost
with that
about 2
run.
or 3 yards. Second down.
Forced to run straight towards us instead of down the field. All right, so second down and long.
Pass. That was a catch by Evan Valdez.
Pass completed to
All right.
Valdez.
His first catch of the game.
So the youngster completes a catch.
Yep.
We're going to see a timeout.
That's always good for his confidence.
Absolutely.
Gain of about 8 yards.
Trojans want to talk this one over for a little
Timeout
bit.
Trojans.
Timeout here with 41 seconds left. Still 12-14, Falcons lead.
All right, so what do you think we'll see here, Isaiah?
I don't think there's many other options other than a pass.
I think you're right.
I don't think we have anyone with necessarily a strong enough leg to kick the field goal from here, so.
That is a fair point. We haven't seen any field goal attempts from either side. Maybe there's a secret weapon we don't know about.
Yep.
So Covington, 3rd down on, we'll call it the 37. So that is a long field goal.
That is a very long field goal, especially for a high
The
school
girls
kid.
golf team finished second last night at Harrison Hills Golf Club. Team scores were Benton Central,
All right.
219. Covington,
Trojans going back out there, lining up.
233.
All right, we'll go back to the field view.
All right. Alan Carfall back to pass. Passes to Duncan Keller. Duncan still going.
Breaks a tackle and into the end zone.
Duncan makes it all the way to the end zone.
Pass completed to Keller.
Big play there by Duncan Keller.
Absolutely. I'm not seeing any laundry on the field, so I think that one's going to count. Trojans regain the lead, 18-14.
They're going for the 2 again.
All right, we're going to try to see a conversion again. As the band plays the school song.
Yep.
33.9 seconds left.
All right. Alan Carfall back to pass. Scrambles out. Dane Gerling catches the 2-point conversion.
All right, so the Trojans put 2 more on the lead.
Completed to Gerling for the 2-point conversion.
20-14. 28.3 seconds left until half.
That's 2 big plays for the Trojans.
Absolutely. So that quick strike capability comes in handy.
All right.
We'll reset for another kickoff. A lot of excitement up here in the bleachers.
A lot of excitement.
Touchdown, Trojans 20, Falcons 14.
I was excited for from the Covington fans.
Absolutely. Retaking the lead.
Yep.
After the first 2 really tough games, it's nice to see a lead, and it's nice to see some things come together.
Trojans about to kick off here.
All right, so are we going to keep it in and kick it to someone, or?
Hopefully run some time off the clock no matter what happens.
Yeah, we need to get rid of that 28.3, head to halftime with the lead. All right, so Trojans getting ready to kick it. North Vermillion ready to receive. 2 guys very deep.
All right, Dane Gerling back to kick. We'll see what he does with it this time. Another kick towards the sideline, this time fielded by the Falcons.
And they are far too far away for me to tell what's going on.
Yep. That sun making it very hard to see.
And
23.3
right over
seconds
the line
left.
of scrimmage now.
Falcons start their drive at their own 37-yard line.
We'll see if the Falcons try to run a play or if they just kneel and take it to halftime.
All right, see if they're content to leave with 14, or if they want to press their luck and see if they can get that pass to work again, maybe.
Maybe. Covington definitely expecting a pass more this time.
I'm thinking so. Kind of lulled him to sleep that first time.
Taken by Cody Tryon. Lit up there.
Well, gets a couple yards on that one.
Yep.
But with 20-some seconds left until halftime,
Gain of about 5 or 6 on the play.
not enough for a
Yep.
first down.
And they're taking it
Tackled by
to the
Neil
sideline.
Elmore. Second down.
So it
nope,
looks to be
it's a timeout.
Falcons
second
call a
and
timeout.
5. We'll
The
see a
Falcons
North
call a
Vermillion timeout. Maybe they've got something we haven't seen.
Yep. Maybe they're going to run some sets from last year's team.
Oh boy. Well, it's well scouted, right? You told the football team what to expect.
Yeah, well, it wasn't very hard to predict what they were going to do.
Well, we were fooled once tonight already.
We were fooled.
So we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
All right.
Or if they'll be content to try something short and run it, or go for the long ball.
All right.
Officials getting ready to start this up. All right. And
All right, Carter Edney in backfield for the Falcons. Passing. Oh. Nowhere close to the target. Target intended to be Owen Burns, sophomore.
very similar to what we saw earlier as
Yep.
well, working that same sideline.
Falcon 3rd down.
All right, so 3rd down. They get another chance with 12.3 seconds. It's a nice thing about an incomplete pass is it doesn't take a lot of time off the clock.
Yep. 12.3 seconds left. Carter Edney again in the backfield. Another
Looking to
pass
pass
there
again.
for Carter Edney. Picked off by Duncan Keller. And Duncan's returning it. Duncan has a lot of open space here. Duncan with the pick six at the horn.
He is to the house.
Another big play by Duncan Keller. He has been a very big impact player. Flag on the field.
By Keller. Flag on the play.
So we'll put the points up. We
That was
might
a
have
very
to take
late
the points
flag,
off.
so I feel like it might be celebration or something of that nature.
And that's the risky run, throwing a pass at the
That
end
is
of the
the
clock
exact
like that.
opposite of what you wanted to happen if you were the Falcons.
Absolutely.
Big play, though, from Duncan Keller.
So as it stands, 26-14 Trojans. Looks like that's going to stay the score.
Alex
see it.
Black, very excited on the field there.
Absolutely.
He
Gonna get
obviously
spotted
doesn't
up
want
for
to
a
lose this
PAT.
senior night.
As the fans clap along with the school song.
Nope.
Trojans look to double the Falcons' score going into halftime.
A lot of the Covington parents standing up to clap along.
Do you know the words to the school song yet, Isaiah?
I do not.
All right, we're going to have to teach you something.
Yep. I'll start working on it in class.
Oh, slings it to the outside.
Slant by Asa Hohenstein. Another big catch.
That's 2. So the
Trojans up by
Trojans able
14
to
after
double.
the half.
Absolutely. Able to double the score of the Falcons heading into half.
Big turn of events.
Yeah, Trojans just trying to prevent another score there at
Your
the
score
end,
at the end
and
of the
it
half.
turns into a pick
Trojans,
6.
28.
Yep.
Falcons.
Big
14.
2 big plays by Duncan Keller. The
Absolutely.
catch and run and the pick 6.
So what have you noticed today, Isaiah, up at halftime?
Covington's getting a lot of big plays that are helping them move it down the fields, and North Vermillion just marching down.
Right, so we've seen a couple passes. For some reason, the scoreboard has died.
Yep.
But we'll keep
That's
you
always a
updated.
good thing.
It is 28-14 at the half. Covington leading North Vermillion. We see the
All smiles for the Trojans right now.
absolutely a lot of celebration over here in the stands.
To begin the halftime entertainment, here is your CHS dance team.
All right, so we're going to see the dance team, Isaiah. You
Turn
called it.
over to the dance team.
Let's give one more round of applause for your CHS dance team. Continuing with your halftime entertainment, please welcome once again your Covington Marching Trojans. Drum Major Faith Daniels and the Trojans are here to present part 1 of their show series, Seniors Inspectors. Tonight they will present the senior portion. Up first, our 2021 seniors have chosen to share with you a pep band favorite, Radioactive, as performed by Imagine Dragons. For their second choice, our seniors have chosen We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. The arrangement is as performed by the Purdue All-American Marching Band. For their final piece, the seniors have chosen a tried and true basketball band favorite, Malagueña. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have another round of applause for your Covington Marching Trojans.
All right, so the Trojan Marching Band exit the field to the Covington fight song, Onward Trojans.
And the color guard is under the direction of Kaylee Cooper.
Another
Despite
great
this year,
performance from the Covington band
the
program.
Trojans have still had a pretty busy year.
Mr.
The
Hartzog
next
out there,
will be at the Attica
Faith
Heritage
Daniels,
Stadium on
the
September 20th at 2 p.m.
drum major,
This will be a unique
and
performance
Kaylee
as
Cooper
Covington senior
out
and
there,
campus bands will all be in
enthusiastic for
attendance.
her flag corps as well.
Let's give one last round of applause for your marching Trojans.
So great show by the marching Trojans, the Covington band and color guard. We stand at 28-14 on the scoreboard. Well, we stand at nothing on the scoreboard because the scoreboard has gone dark. But on our scoreboard here on CHS247 stream, we see that it's 28-14. The Trojans have doubled up the North Vermillion Falcons on an interception pick 6 at the end of the first half.
The Covington High School administration team again
So
would
exciting
like to
play
thank
for
our students,
Covington.
coaches and fans for masking up and following other COVID-19 safety guidelines while at our athletic contest.
You hear Mr.
To
Woolwine
this date, we have
talk
not had to
about
cancel any
the
athletic
regulations
events
out
for
here at
coronavirus
the
reasons.
complex, what
We
people are
attribute this directly
expected
to
to
our
do.
school's COVID-19 safety plan and the community's efforts to provide a safe environment for our students. Go Trojans!
Go Trojans indeed. All right. So, getting ready to come back from half.
Again, the Covington Trojans want to thank
Scoreboard's
Pepsi for
still
their
not
support
working.
and partnership. Enjoy a cold Pepsi product from our concession stand. Remember, drink Pepsi.
So a lot of things happened at halftime.
Scoreboard
Covington would
stopped
also like to
working.
recognize and thank the Covington
Scoreboard-
Company for their
scoreboard
continued
indeed stopped
support
working.
of Covington athletics.
The sun went down,
Recently, Covington
the lights came
Company
on.
donated funds to support the launch
I don't
of
have to
girls soccer
squint.
at Covington High School. Their generation
Dropped
their
about
generous
10
donation
degrees in
will
temperature.
support the first
Got a lot
3
colder,
years
sun was
of our
down.
girls soccer program. A big thank you to the Fountain
Still not a lot of wind out here at the Trojan Complex today, which is nice. Makes for a really pleasant viewing experience.
Yep.
So,
Sunset's really pretty today.
absolutely. That was a really cool band performance with the sun setting in the background and playing some of their favorites from the stands,
Yep.
the pep band classics. Really cool watching the radioactive song as the sun went
Yeah.
down. So Trojans and Falcons out here ready to warm up. Clock's back on. Scoreboard's back
Ladies and
on.
gentlemen, again,
Got a
you may
minute
not be wearing
until
a
we
jersey,
start.
But you are still representing your high school. Please conduct yourselves in a way that reflects positivity on your team, your school, and your community. Thank you for practicing good sportsmanship during tonight's game.
All right, so the clock gets reset to 2 minutes. Apparently we were a little premature.
Yep. They fixed the scoreboard though, so it's a good sign.
Absolutely.
Still 28-14 Trojans.
A lot easier to read once the sun goes down as well.
Yes. A lot easier to see everything going on too. Don't have to put my hand over my eyes to see.
Your makeshift hat.
Yeah.
You need to invent a mask that turns into like a visor. Like a
That
little
would
rigid tubing on the bottom
that
that you
would
can
be
just
hard to
flip up.
do.
Hey, you're the man to do it.
I'm the man to do it.
It's a broadcasting specialty. We'll brand that.
Once I become a multi-billionaire, you
Exactly.
know why.
Hey, you'll become a multi-billionaire because of that idea.
Yes.
All right. I'm
The
going
boys tennis team last
to answer
night
a
defeated
text
Attica
really quick
3-2.
regarding the stream.
With the score
North
tied
Vermillion
2-2,
might have to-
Evan Norton won a 3-set
might have to get out of their
match on
comfort
the
zone
Singles
here,
to
being
give
down
the victory
14.
to Covington.
Yeah,
Hard for them
absolutely.
to keep running the ball when they're down.
Also
They're going to have to
winning
pick up
were
that
Mel
offense one way or another.
Calvin Springer and Faith Schumacher.
So 40 seconds
Tennis
left to
team
run
will be
down
in
on the
action
clock
next
before we get
at
started.
North Montgomery next Tuesday.
Trojans still stretching it out. North Vermillion doing some high knees down in the other end zone. 28-14. Trojan playing with the lead for the first time this year.
Yep.
Especially the first time at home, since this is the home opener. It's a really tight game. especially when North Vermillion would strike back as soon as Covington scored. But Trojans got a comfortable 2-touchdown lead now.
Yep.
Hoping to add to it, which would be great to see.
Trojans huddling up, getting ready to play.
All right. So, like I'd mentioned, it is quite a bit cooler out here now that the sun's gone down. Let's see if we can't get our feed fixed real quick.
All right.
All right. So Covington out in their huddle on the field, talking about what they're going to do when it comes to the kickoff.
Yep.
North Vermillion in a similar huddle on the other side. Hopefully it's a little easier for you folks at home to see jersey numbers and
Trojans back to receive. So
actual
Trojans
plays
will start
without
off with the ball.
sun glaring. So who's deep for the Trojans? We've got number 3.
Yep. We have number 3, Asa Hohenstein.
Okay.
And we have, that looks like, ooh, is that number 5, Conlon Moore?
I can't tell. I would assume
That is
so.
number 5, Conlon Moore.
Conlon's pretty fast, pretty athletic. I would not be surprised if he's on the return team.
Yep.
Asa had a couple big plays in the first half as well. So
Yep.
good showing from the Trojan experience, especially with Asa.
Mackenzie Crowder back to kick for the Falcons.
And a low kick.
Yep. Covered well by the Trojans.
They were ready for it this time.
Yep.
No surprises. All right.
Trojans will start their drive.
So Trojans getting ready to start this off. It'll be 1st and 10.
All right.
So what Coach Campbell talk about at halftime? What do you think?
Just keep the pressure on, keep making big plays.
Okay, Coach Campbell in his first year at Covington High School, first year as Covington's coach.
Was at the XFL previously.
Absolutely, a younger guy. Put a lot of energy into this program so far.
Yep. A lot of good things he's doing.
And we'll see it pay off here in the near future, hopefully.
Pass to Dane Gerling. Big
Dane's
block.
got some room.
Ooh, big block there by Duncan Keller.
Absolutely. Nice little run.
Yep.
But we've got a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, it's never good.
So is this one coming back? I would imagine. Waiting on the official. See what they have to say about it.
I think he might have said that he might be putting it back.
Oh my.
Nope.
Is that, what was that? I can't see that far.
I believe that's holding. Oh, it was holding on both sides, so just offsets.
Okay. So we're starting over 1st and 10.
Yep.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams.
Oh,
which
it was
also
unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, that's not a good
Replay
sign at all.
first
That's not a good sign. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I was too busy watching this sideline and the nice play we had over here on the near sideline. Wasn't watching the line of scrimmage.
I was not either.
So Trojans will try it again. Can't imagine this is going to be much of a different result. Talking about a pass play.
Yep.
Dump this one short, get a couple yards. And
Run there ran by, that looks like Neil Elmore. No, that wasn't. That was Luke Hansen.
all right, so Luke Hansen getting some action here for the Trojans.
Yep.
Got about 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5. Trojans looking to the sideline, get the play. Alan Carfault, arms stretched out open, wondering what's going on from the sidelines. Got his play, he's ready to go.
Yep. Hand it off. I'm assuming that was Neil Elmore who got the handoff. made it a 3rd and short. Covington, now that they have a lead, playing more conservative, not as many pass plays.
Ball run by Elmore.
They are playing with a 2-touchdown lead at this point.
Yep.
So 28-14. We're just under a minute into the second half. Trojans trying to move the chains. 3rd and short.
The referee's whistle.
So we've got some standing
Flag on
while
the play.
there's some explaining.
Some confusion on the sidelines.
Some confusion in the bleachers, I'm thinking.
Yep. I am very confused at this moment.
Well, you're not alone. You are not alone.
All right.
So hopefully we'll get an explanation of some sort.
Still looks like a 3rd and short here.
All right,
Coach
so
Campbell looking for an explanation from the ref.
whole lot of nothing going so far. Not really sure. Oh, Trojans are going to get backed up. I'm not really sure what's going on. Trojans lose 5 yards, though.
Yep.
Nothing that I saw, but the cowbells come out.
Pass. Oh, almost picked off by the Falcons.
So 4th down and 5,
Yep.
a long 5.
Passing.
Taking out the punt team there for the Falcons. It's number 1, Eli Peasley.
Super deep, ready to
Super
receive.
deep.
He's back by the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Really respecting this Trojan punting game.
Yeah. We'll see if it goes as deep as he said, and they fake it. Oh.
We're going to get a first down and more.
Yep. That was number 5, Conlon Moore, with a big first down for the Trojans.
Move those change.
Ran by Moore. Good enough for a Trojan. First down.
Another first down for the Trojans.
A little trickery from the Trojan sideline
Yep.
coming in. And they'll get a fresh set of downs.
Alan Carfall back to pass, slings it to Neil Elmore, makes the catch. Neil, full head of steam, runs the Falcon defender over, gains some extra yards.
That's the advantage of having somebody like Conlon Moore,
Gain of about
who's
5
played a little
yards.
quarterback
Second down.
and an athlete
Mm-hmm.
that you can slot in there and run a fake punt.
Of course.
But Carfall back in, ready to receive a snap. A little confusion from the sidelines as well.
Trace Hammer lining up at running back.
Short pass to the outside.
Yep. That was caught by Asa Hohenstein.
That's going to get close to the
Pass
down
completed to
marker.
Hohenstein. Just short of a first down.
Just short. It will be 3rd and inches here.
We sound a lot tonight.
Play was called.
Where
First down.
and they changed it again.
And it's a first down.
So a favorable spot turns into a Trojan first down. Trojan's going to go quick, but get stuck at the line.
Knocked back there.
I think forward progress is going to stop him just short of the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Trace Hammer checking out of the game.
No gain on the play. Second down.
CHS247 alum. Trace Hammer back to the sidelines. Trojan's going to throw again.
Alan Carfall back. Under pressure. Gets it to Dane Gurley. Oh. Dane has been breaking a lot of tackles tonight.
He might have just stepped out of bounds there.
Pass completed to
Trying to
Gurley for
tiptoe
a
along the
Trojan.
line.
First down.
But another Trojan first down.
Yep.
And they're pretty close to the red zone, if not in the red zone.
Yep. There's Alan Carfall back. Tucks and runs it himself. Gets on the edge. Big hit.
was a big hit.
That was a big hit by Carter Edney.
44.
Yep. It's Carter Edney.
Gain of about 5 yards. Second down.
Allen's had some success running tonight.
He has. All right, Alan Carfall back to pass. Looking. Oh, flag on the field over Danes Gurling's head.
So we'll have to wait and see what that was.
Incomplete. Flag on the play.
Second and about 5 for the Trojans.
Fouls holding on the offense. Repeat, second down.
All right, so we're going to lose some of those yards.
Now it's about 2 and 20 for the Trojans.
It's going to be significantly harder to get that first down.
Yep.
But with this Trojan passing game, not impossible.
We'll see. Roll out left for Alan Carfall. Caught by Duncan Keller. Running up the sideline.
Pass completed to Keller.
Quite a bit of progress on that one.
Yep. Big play.
Move the down
Made
marker
about
up closer.
A 3rd and 5 for the Trojans.
So regained what they just lost.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an extra yard.
5 to go. Third down.
Hammer comes back in.
Yep. All right. Oh, Neil Elmore with the run.
Breaking
Within
another
inches.
tackle. Just letting the Falcons ride him down there.
First down.
Close to the goal. Elmore playing tough tonight.
Yep. That's going to burn more clock.
That would be first and goal for the Trojans.
Speaking of the clock, about 8 minutes left in the third.
A longer drive for the Trojans this time.
Yeah, first really sustained drive we've seen from the Covington Trojans.
That's Alan Carfall with the touchdown.
Touchdown, Trojans!
All right, and that's going to push to 34-14.
The Trojans are starting to build a lead here, up by 20 right now.
So that high-octane Trojan offense, pouring it on now. See if they can add to that. Roll out to the right.
Oh. Pass to Duncan Keller completed. Another catch for him.
36-14. And the cheerleader's going to sing the school song. Isaiah, pay attention. These are the words that you need to know.
I'm paying attention.
So a Covington chant finishes that off, finishes the scoring run off. 36-14, 7.5 minutes left in the third. Covington's going to kick it off again.
All right.
So once again, Mr. Sowers here on color. Isaiah Edwards running our play-by-play tonight. Done a fantastic job. Getting a lot of comments for your play-by-play tonight,
All right.
Isaiah. A lot of positive stuff coming into the phone.
I appreciate it. Dane Gurling back to kick. Owen Burns to return. Looks like he's tripped and thrown out hard by the Trojans.
So they keep it in bounds this time.
Yep.
And the Falcons get a little return on that.
Falcons will start their drive on their own 34-yard line.
See if the Trojan defense can back up that Trojan offense.
Yep. 7.5 minutes left.
All right, 36-14, possession to North Vermillion. They come to line up at the line.
Definitely gotten a lot chillier here at the complex.
Yeah, it's almost jacket weather now.
Yep.
Got to be a lot colder for you in t-shirt and shorts.
Yep.
But you've got that mask to keep you warm.
I do have the mask.
So another run from the Falcons.
Another run by Carter Edney. Looks like he was hit by his own player, but kept plowing forward.
And pushed that pile a good 3 to 4 yards. That's a strong run.
Good enough for a first down.
All right, so the Falcons get a first down. Not what you want to see if you're a Covington Trojan fan. All right, the Falcons ready to come back to the line.
Yep.
Sending a couple wide receivers out. And they're going to run with it.
Edney on the run.
Sniffed out by the Trojan defense.
Of course.
Gain of about 1, maybe.
Gain of 1 yard. Second down.
All
So
right.
Brendan Woolwine on the PA is going to give them the full 1. I gave them the 1, maybe.
Yep.
I get the OK sign coming from the window. Are you going to be back for basketball this year,
I hope
Mr.
so.
Woolwine? No, all right. So I hope so.
All right.
Woolwine and Mr. Anderson split time last year for basketball PA announcing and did a fantastic job.
Falcons sticking to the run game, although being down
Edney on the carry.
big here. 22.
They're going to have to get something moving
Yep.
real quick. So under 6 left in the
Gain of 4
third.
yards. Third down.
They're going to have to break a few tackles and get loose or try that pass again they've had some success with.
All right.
As the cheerleaders do a defense chant, Falcons are going to have about 5 yards to go. Third down at about 5, right at the
Falcons
middle
have
of the
been
field.
kind of going away from Cody Tryon here. It's been all Carter Edney. Pass there caught by Braden Schrader.
So they do go with the pass again.
Yep.
Pass completed to Schrader for a Falcon first down.
And for as little as they throw, it's been very successful.
It has been very successful.
Other than that pick 6 going into half,
Yep.
the passes really worked for them.
I think other than that interception, they've only had one other incomplete pass.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe a safe play
Yep.
just to move the ball. Because on the ground, they're not having a lot of luck.
No. I mean, they keep moving the chains, but at this point, kind of need some big hitters to score.
You're going to have to get some points on the board.
Yep.
Under 5 minutes left in the third. Time's starting to slip away.
Yep.
Down 22.
There's Carter Edney. Big carry for Carter. About a 20-yard gain there.
Just
Edney
as
on
we
the
say
run
that,
for a Falcon first
bust a
down.
big run.
Yep. There's about a minute and a half left in the game. I mean, in the quarter.
All right, so puts them down around the 20. So Falcons threatening again.
Yep.
36-14. Clock's running. 3.5 or 4.5 left until the end of the third. Beautiful sunset out here at the Trojan Complex. As the Falcons are ready to take the
All right.
first down snap.
Cody Tryon in the backfield again. Oh, Cody Tryon with the carry this time, changing it up. It's about 2 or 3 yards.
All right. So short gain. You hear the cowbell to signal the appreciation of the tackle. And it's going to be second down, about 7.
All right.
so the officials blow the whistle. Waiting for the play clock to reset.
All right, Falcons lining up here.
Okay. 3.5 minutes left until the end of the third.
Given to Carter Edney, blown up there.
Wow. Trojans saw that one coming a mile away.
That was number 55, Doug Kraut, getting in on the action.
Wow, just bust through the line.
On the backfield. 3rd and long.
Puts big 44 on his back.
Yep.
So the Falcons lose quite a bit
Yep.
on that play.
Went from about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 to about 3rd and 10.
And they're outside the red zone.
Yep.
And we haven't seen them kick. So this is a big play. 3rd down and about 10.
Yep. Run there for Carter. Oh. That was close to a first down. May not have got it.
Dragging some people behind him.
Yep.
Edney on the carry.
That's just a strong run right there.
That is very strong. They call it a first.
All right, so Falcons gain the first down.
Yep. It was a big play there by Carter. Interesting call to run it there, but paid off for him.
Must have known what they were doing.
Yeah, I guess so.
2.5 minutes left on the clock, left in the third quarter. Mr. Carfault came prepared with his jacket. We, not so much.
Yeah.
Falcons set. Take the snap.
Snap to Cody Tryon. Carter Edney brought down.
Just thrown down in the backfield again.
Edney on the carry. Tackled in the backfield.
So one play too late to stop that drive, but
A loss of about 5 yards.
puts them at about 2nd and 15.
2nd down.
Yep, about 2nd and 15.
All right. So we'll see if they can get that run going again, or if they opt out for the pass, which they've had some success with.
They have had some success with the pass. Direct snap there to Carter Edney.
So content to run.
Yep.
Edney on the carry.
Not changing up the game plan yet.
It's not panic time yet.
It's not panic time yet.
About a minute left to go in the
Gain about
third.
6 yards. 3rd down.
36-14. Falcons knocking on the door. All right. So right there on the goal line, or threatening the goal line. 3rd down. Trojans need to stop.
Another direct snap to Carter Edney. Bounces it out right, and that is a touchdown.
And
for
he's
the
going to
Falcons.
walk in the end zone on that one.
For a Falcon touchdown.
So you play with fire long enough, you're going to get burned.
That's a 16-point lead for the Trojans still. 40 seconds left on the clock.
So that puts the Falcons up to 20.
Yep.
36-20. Trojan lead. 40 seconds until the end of the third. And I can't imagine we'll see anything other than a 2-point conversion attempt. But they've surprised us a couple times already. So
Yep.
maybe we'll see something else.
Not kicking here.
So they're going to go for 2.
Oh.
Little fake high snap.
Nope. And
And
in.
they get in.
So it's a 14-point lead for the Trojans.
So 36-22
36.
goes back to a 2-touchdown lead.
Yep.
Less than ideal. But time slipping away.
Yep.
So 37.8 left until we end the third. Trojans will get the ball back. And we saw what they can do with limited time at the end of the first.
In this situation, you might want to burn off some clock, though.
Just take your 2-touchdown lead and go to the fourth and be happy.
You definitely don't need to force anything at this point.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying don't try to score, but
if it's there, use it. But don't force anything, because that really bit the Falcons going into half on that pick 6. All right, so North Vermillion lining up, ready to kick.
all right. Kinsey Crowder back to kick again.
Ball's in the tee, or going in the tee. There we go. And the Trojans have 2 deep again. So we'll see how this one fares. A couple squibs on the last couple kickoffs. And here it comes. On the ground again.
Recovered by the Trojans again.
Trojans ready for it this time.
Yep.
They've seen that a couple too many times to be surprised now.
Offense going in for the Trojans.
So let's see if they can.
Trojans start their drive on their own 46
Gavin
yard
Williamson
line.
on the sideline looking like he may have hurt himself on the far left.
Well, that's not good. He's had a pretty good night so far.
Yep. Just
Couple big
maybe
plays.
just stretching out. Has his helmet off.
Well, you hope it's nothing serious and that he can go back in. All right, Trojans split a couple out wide. Carfault claps his hands, calls for the snap, drops back,
All right.
throws
Long
deep.
ball. That's to Asa. Oh.
Just out of his hands. Asa upsetted himself on that one.
Yeah.
Pass intended for Hohenstein.
Barely dropped. Went right over Cody Traum's head.
So another nice throw by Carfault.
That was a almost perfect throw by Carfault.
Still a tough catch by Asa
yeah.
if he comes down with it.
Going full speed.
Frustrated at himself.
Not an easy catch to make.
All right, new play coming in from the sideline. It's calling for a run.
Run there by Neil Elmore.
Neil's going to push the pile a little bit. Get about 4 yards, maybe.
They're hurrying up here, trying to get one more snap off before the quarter ends.
And we're down to 15, and it's rolling.
It's 3rd and about 7 here.
So we're probably going to see a pass to end off the quarter, or something they could just kill
Carfault
the
drops
time
back. Duncan made the catch. Oh, and
he
kept
breaks it.
going. Another big play by Duncan Keller to end the quarter.
Nice play to end the quarter.
Breaks the tackle and gets a Trojan first down.
Nothing down the field, nothing flashy, but enough for a first down.
Yep.
Get it across
Number
midfield.
11 down. That I believe that is Jared Pruitt down for the Falcons.
And I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either.
You don't like to see a player down, face down on the floor, though.
Yep.
So Trojans go into the fourth quarter
Yep.
with a 36-22 lead and the ball just over halfway on the field.
It's
They'll be
definitely
on
too
North
early
Main
to get
side.
comfortable at this point.
Absolutely, only up a couple touchdowns
Yep.
since that nice strike from North Vermillion.
Looks like Jared's getting up on his own.
That's a good sign.
That is a great sign.
Gathering himself a little bit. As the band plays the Hay song,
Yep.
getting the crowd into it.
Crowd looks very dead at this
Just towards the
moment,
end of
but
the
maybe a
third
big
quarter.
touchdown will energize them.
36.
I think that might be the social distancing.
Yeah, factor.
Yeah, it's hard to get excited with your neighbor when you can only hang out with your cohort.
Yep.
But the excitement comes from the big Trojan lead.
Yep.
Let's see if we can add to it.
Alan Carfault ready for the snap. That's Neil Elmore in the back.
Got the clap. And
Oh,
drops back.
pass. Oh,
That's a big sack.
big sack. That was number 23, I believe. That is Clayton Bailey with a sack.
Just couldn't find anybody downfield to throw
50 yard
to.
loss
Nope.
of play. Second down.
Came in quick, too.
Well read, well covered by the Falcons.
Yep.
Not a lot of big defensive stops for the Falcons tonight, but
Nope.
come up huge on that one, especially if they want to get back into this. Only down 2 touchdowns.
All right. Carfall back to pass again. Dumps it off short that time. Didn't gain much ground, maybe a yard or two. That was
So
Duncan Keller again.
Goes to 3rd down and maybe
Third and
20.
long. Yep. Maybe
Pass
longer.
completed to Keller. 3rd and long.
Well, do we see something downfield?
Yeah, kind of have to. If the Trojans get a first down here, this would be very demoralizing for the Falcons.
Absolutely. It's a great point.
Oh, pressure's on. Carfall rolling out of the pocket. He just slings it downfield to Keller. Oh, Asa Hohenstein gets the ball on the run. He's brought down, but that was a huge play by the Trojans.
Pass completed to Hohenstein for a Trojan first down.
That's where that athleticism for Carfall really comes into play.
Yep.
Getting
That was
chased
a
all the way
big
to the near
throw.
sideline.
Looks like he was intending to pass it to Duncan Keller, but just Asa ran right in front of him.
What a great heads-up play by Asa.
Yeah. Trojans still hurrying up.
So tables turn pretty quick. Trojans knocking at the door. Going to take their time now and think about it. 10 minutes left to go in the game.
Oh, big run by Alan Carfall. Another touchdown on the game for him.
With a Trojan touchdown.
PA announcer
Nice
really
to see.
excited about that one.
Absolutely. Isaiah, I'm really excited about
Yeah.
that one. So the Trojans regain a 20-point lead, 42-22. We'll see if they can tack on 1 or 2 more. Going for 2.
2-point conversion, good for the Trojans.
A lot of hands in the air.
Yep.
2-point conversion is good.
That's a 22-point lead there for the Trojans.
So Trojans double up the Falcons again
Yep.
with just under 10 minutes left in the game.
All right.
Got to think that Trojan offense is gaining some confidence now, not just for tonight, but for the future.
Coach Campbell has to be happy with the Trojans' performance so far,
Absolutely.
especially on senior night.
An early season senior night.
Yep. Never know what could happen.
Exactly. So I just spied the visiting concession stand. That would have been nice at other schools.
Setting up 2 concession stands here.
Man, dueling concession stands.
Don't want to have to walk too far.
I could attest for that. When I need a pretzel, I need a pretzel now.
Yep.
Or a famous pepper belly.
Yep. Or Pepsi, sponsored.
Sponsored by Pepsi.
Sponsored by Pepsi. Drink
That's right.
Pepsi.
Isaiah, have you had the pepper belly?
I've never had the pepper belly.
We'll have to introduce you to one of those
Okay.
before the season's over.
All right. What is it? Like
It's heartache in a dish.
heartache in a dish?
Heartache in a dish, yeah.
Okay.
So you're looking at chips.
Okay.
All right.
Again, kick to Owen Burns.
He's
Owen
still up,
brought down.
but it looked like Hammer got to him.
Yep. A couple
So
different Trojans taking their shot, but eventually brought down.
you're looking at corn chips
Okay.
topped with a
Hansen on the
chili,
tackle.
Okay.
topped with a cheese,
With
And then you can add your assorted
Falcons
other
start their
toppings
drive
like
on
salsa,
29
sour
yards.
cream,
Yeah.
jalapenos.
Sounds good.
If you can stomach it,
If you can
we'll
stomach it,
introduce
yeah.
you to it. They are fantastic. All right, so North Vermillion going to start from the 30.
North Vermillion. I don't know if it's the time for the run game here.
Yeah, time is slipping away. We're under 10 minutes left. Trojans just put another set of points on the board. And they're going to run
All
again.
right, yep. Run. Another run.
Very confident in that running game.
Yep.
Try on the run. No gain on the play. Second down.
Well, they've had several strong runs, but you're down 22.
Yeah,
You need to put some points on the board in a hurry.
definitely don't think this is the time to run the ball. Clock winding down. Down by 22.
Yeah, almost 9 minutes left in the game. All right, Falcons set.
Another run by the Falcons. Carter Eddy taken down.
That's going nowhere. So third and still about 10.
Carried by Eddie.
All right.
No gain on the play. Third down.
Falcons are going to take a little
The
huddle.
clock's still winding down on the Falcons.
Under 9 minutes now.
Yep.
Looking at probably 8.5 by the time they make it back to the line.
Yep.
Maybe less by the time they snap it.
Carter Edney still in the backfield. Carter drops back to pass on this one. Lobs it up to Braden Schrader. Braden doesn't even go
Pass
for it.
incomplete. Falcons fourth down.
Got lucky on that one. There were a lot of Trojans back there.
Yep.
Oh, so I forgot to hit update. It is 44 to 22.
Yep.
Should be updated now.
A comfortable lead for the Trojans right now, but
That can change in a hurry. We'll see how the Trojans defend this.
oh. Punted straight up in the air.
A lot of pressure up front by the
Oh,
Trojans on that
bad
too.
bounce.
Wow, so a net of maybe 6 or 7 yards on that punt. A lot of Trojan pressure up front on that punt.
Trojan get possession back. If they can score
Trojans
here,
will
this
begin their drive on
is
the
very
Falcons'
comfortable. They can
37
score
yard
here.
line.
Absolutely.
Not saying it's over, but
If they can get up to the 50 mark,
yeah.
you don't lose a lot of ball games when
No.
you put 50 on the board.
Yep.
All right, so the Trojans will trot the offense out again. Up 44-22. On the near side of the field, so I can actually see what's going on.
Yep. Hasn't been on the near side field that often.
It really hasn't. Most of this game played on the far side.
Oh.
Pass to
Caught
the
by
outside.
number 34. I think that's Dane Gerling.
Dane having a good night. Making a
Pass
name for
completed to number
himself.
34. For a Trojan, first down.
And Brendan Woolwine tells you a Trojan first down. They're going to go quick.
All right. Ran there by Neil Elmore.
Got a couple.
Elmore on the run. Get him about 4 yards. Second down.
So we'll call that 2nd and 7.
About 7 minutes 40 seconds left on the clock.
The clock's still running. Trojans content to run that clock.
Neither one of the play clocks are working. So,
We're just going to have to take our best guess.
best guess.
Hear that, or Covington's just going to stand there for 7.5 minutes.
Ugh.
Not a lot going on that one.
Intended for Hohenstein.
Not the best
Third
pass
down.
there by Carfall, but most of them have been on target tonight.
been pretty accurate for most of the night. And Asa, a big target. And you don't want to stop the clock like that.
Nope.
So 3rd and about 7. We got a run. Piled
That
up maybe a
was
gain of a couple.
Trace Hammer on the carry, I believe.
Okay, so 4th and 5.
Run by Hammer. Gain of about a yard. 4th down.
Looks like the Trojans are going to go for it.
All right. Alan Carfall back to Bass. Throws it up. Caught by Duncan Keller, and that's another Duncan Keller touchdown.
Pass completed to Keller for a Trojan touchdown.
Duncan really an X factor.
That'll put him up to 50. Tell you what, Carfault's done some of his best work on the run.
Yep.
He
That
gets
was a
flushed.
big pass, though.
Absolutely, right on the money. Keller with a great catch, and with the speed to get into the end zone. All right, so Trojans got to try to add to that big lead. See if we can push it to 30. And that'd be really hard to come back from.
Yep. Oh. Caught there by Evan Valdez. So that's a 2-point conversion.
Completed to Valdez for the Trojan
All right.
2-point conversion.
So Trojans up 30.
Good to see Valdez getting involved.
Absolutely, he's had a few shorter plays.
Yep.
But nice to see him a more major part of the offense there. Trying to bring those young kids along. So we'll focus on the Trojan huddle right now.
Covington High School would once again like to thank the Fountain Trust Company for their continued support of Covington Athletics.
All right.
Recently, the Fountain Trust donated funds to support the launch of a girls' soccer team for Covington High School. Their generous donation will support the first 3 years of our girls' soccer program. A big thanks to the Fountain Trust Company.
So I don't know if you saw it, Isaiah, but the girls' soccer team played last night.
Really?
Came away with a big 6-1 to win over North White. So Covington girls soccer off to a 2-0 start. Looking forward to a game with Benton Central. Benton Central is supposed to have a really tough program. So that'll be a really good measuring stick for our fledgling girls soccer program.
Yep. Dane Keller to kick it.
All right, so the Trojans lined up, ready to kick this one off. Up 30.
Dane kicked it off.
He toes it.
Gets it back to Owen Burns. Seems like they're targeting him.
I had some shoddy camera work by yours truly.
Driving on 40-yard line.
Luckily, Isaiah's here to explain what's actually happening.
Yep. That's what I'm here for. About 6.5 minutes left on the game clock.
So let's see if North Vermillion can get something going. Or if the Trojan defense shows up big.
Yep. I really don't think they can keep running the ball if they want to make this close the deficit.
Right, it's hard to come back from a 30-point deficit.
Another run by Carter
with a
Eddy.
run.
Maybe they'll just keeping the clock moving.
It's possible. A young team may be content to just get some experience tonight.
Yep. Just keep running it. Run what you've been doing.
And you've got that big line. Why not try it? So the Trojans waiting around for the Falcon huddle to end. Clock running, under 6 minutes left in the game. And set.
All right. Pass there by Carter.
Read really well by the Trojans.
Pass incomplete.
So the Trojan defense playing with confidence right now. Up 30.
Falcon third down.
Solid lead. They can play a little more aggressive now, a little looser.
Yep.
As the band pumps Seven Nation Army in the background, Falcons are going to talk it over. Third and about 6. 5.5 left in the game. Take this opportunity to thank everybody for tuning into our broadcast.
Yep.
If you're not familiar with us, we try to broadcast as many home Covington sports as we possibly can. The other voice you're hearing tonight is Isaiah Edwards. He's part of the Covington Radio TV class, part of the CHS247 broadcast crew, and personal bias, but I think he's done a great job tonight.
Falcon fourth down.
So we're at the 5-minute mark. Time running out on the Falcons. 30-point lead for the Trojans.
All right, kicked.
All right. So Trojans going to send the other squad out.
Trojans start their drive on the Falcons' 47-yard line.
So what do you think? Do we see Trojan run to kill the clock? Or do we try to get another score?
I think it's time to kill the clock at this point. I don't know for sure, though. We can definitely get more experience with the fast-paced offense if we wanted to.
Absolutely get some throws in.
Yep. You also want to save Allen's arm, though.
That's true. That is true. He's got Monday off from school. He'll be all right.
Yep. I doubt Monday off from practice.
You might be right. So even though there's a big 30-point lead, I'm sure Coach Campbell has seen a lot that we haven't, and he's going to want to talk some things over. All right. So we got a timeout with 4:49 left in the game.
Yep.
All right. This timeout sponsored by Pepsi.
Yep.
All right. So even our volleyball people, Mrs. Linville's following. Yeah,
Shout
love
out
to see
Mrs.
that.
Linville.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you know this, Isaiah, but I'm also the yearbook advisor here at Covington High
Really?
School. Yes, and Mrs. Brown and Mrs. Linville helped me out tremendously today. They got those yearbooks passed out from last year. Also, quick note, if you want a yearbook from last year, I did order extras.
Really?
Isaiah, you're not in it.
I would not be in it, no.
I'm sorry.
I actually was in the yearbook club last year for North Vermillion.
Well, there you go. Here's your open invitation
Yep.
to the
My
Covington
open
Yearbook
invitation.
Club. I'd also like to thank Grace Wright and Morgan Dexter, who also helped with the yearbook passing out at lunchtime today. Huge help to me. They do great work for our kids here at CHS.
No gain on the play, second down.
So the clock keeps marching towards that 0. 4.5 minutes left. And I think you're right, Isaiah. I think we're content to kill the clock.
Yep.
Taking the air out of the ball. Let's see another run.
There's number 8, Wiley Golding. got lit up, but freshman QB.
Got a couple yards on that scramble. But he did take a hit.
He did take a hit.
Golden on the run. Gain of about 2, third down.
All right.
About
so we see third
3
down.
minutes, 50 seconds left.
All right, so under 4 minutes.
It got really chilly here at the complex.
Yeah, it did. Hey, as long as that wind stays died down, well, I think we'll be okay. But definitely jacket weather. Or as we would say at my house, that's fire weather.
Pass completed to Elmore.
All right, so both coaches still barking orders to their teams.
Fourth down.
And we got 4th and about 5.
About 3 minutes left now.
Okay, so that clock's still moving. Let's see, Hammer coming back in. So we're under 3 minutes. Covington's still looking at making some substitutions. 25-second clock, still not active. So we're going to see a timeout from Covington. So we're going to talk it over on this 4th down and 5.
2 minutes, 44 seconds left on the clock.
It's getting closer and closer. Yeah, Ryan McBride drops into the chat. A new boss has entered. And yes, I just received a text. I did forget to change the quarter. So, 4th quarter, that is 100% my bad. If you want to, you can blame Isaiah. But,
Probably shouldn't blame me.
Not his fault. All right, so 30-point lead for the Trojans. Under 3 minutes left in this game. 4th and 5. Snap.
Punted there.
It's kicked.
That was a very nice punt.
It was. So a net of about 30 yards or so on that punt. Nothing doing on a return. So about 2.5 minutes left in the game. Covington up 30. We might be seeing the defense last stand.
Yep. I assume North Vermillion's gonna put some younger guys in at this point.
Start their drive on their own.
Even younger guys.
Even younger guys.
So a young team to begin with.
Yep.
Putting in more
I guess the guys who don't
players.
get as many reps.
Absolutely. It's hard to replicate live action.
It is very hard.
Actual real game experience. But they're going to get to see some live plays right now. So Covington ready to go. North Vermillion sets. And they'll get a couple on a run.
Gain of about 1 yard.
Still having the freshman in.
So a wealth of experience ahead on that one. 3 years left in high school after this season.
Yep. Trying to build a future.
Absolutely. And why not at this point? Down 30, 2 minutes left in the game. You might as well get some guys some playing time that are probably going to see the field next year.
All right. Another carry for Cody Tryon, brought down very quickly.
Tryon carry again. No
Trojan
ground
defense read that one really well.
About
Under
a minute
2
and a half
minutes,
left.
Yep. We're rolling towards a final. So what is it? Minute 44. Clock freezes.
Timeout, Trojans.
Another
Timeout
Trojan
like
timeout.
Covington. I don't know what this one's for.
last minute instructions for the Trojans. Dalton Keller sending a big shout out to Isaiah in the chat.
Shout out Dalton Keller. My favorite Keller.
Oh my, bold claim.
Bold claim.
Oh my, that's a hot take. I don't know how Duncan's going to feel about that one.
Duncan's going to have to deal with it.
All right, so Dalton Keller starting the Isaiah fan club.
Might as well get t-shirts at this point.
Oh, well, why wouldn't we? All right. So, Trojans fresh off of a timeout. Talked to Coach Campbell, figured some things out. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 8 for North Vermillion.
That's Cody Tryon again on. Oh, that might not be. I think that might be Owen Burns on the carry.
So, a different name.
Yep.
Minute and a half left. Clock's running. 4th down and 4 or 5.
Burns on the carry. Gain of about 3 yards. 4th down.
All right, so we're going to see 4th down. And at this point, why not go for it? Pounces outside, he might get it.
Yep.
And more.
That is Owen Burns
Breaks a
again.
tackle. Oh my, what a run.
Yep. Big run there for Owen
Burns on the
Burns.
carry.
He's a sophomore.
1st down.
Nice quick little juke, shook a few defenders and was off to the races.
For sure.
Under a minute, up 30 for the Trojans.
Clock's
1st
running.
down, Falcons. Clock is running.
Could possibly be the last play of the game. Maybe one more.
All right. Falcons set.
Burns on the carry.
And they're going to get a few.
About 4 yards.
Padding some stats.
Fans are
As,
starting to leave.
Some of the Trojan fans are up and out of here.
Trying to beat the traffic.
Absolutely. Got to beat that mad rush after the game.
Yeah.
Either
The
that or
socially distanced rush.
stopping to eat a to-go Pepper Belly. Or a Pepsi. Sponsored by Pepsi.
Sponsored by Pepsi. All right, last snap of the game goes to Owen Burns. Getting him some reps at the end of the game.
All right.
And that
We're building
is
the future.
the game.
That will
Final
conclude
score.
tonight's game. Your final score.
Trojans 52.
52. Falcons.
Falcons
22.
22.
All right, so Isaiah, give me a breakdown real quick, and then we'll sign off.
All right, it was just a lot of high-action offense for Covington. Definitely the best game we've seen this year. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe this is a socially distanced way to shake hands.
Are we just waving at each other? I don't know.
I guess.
Okay. Unique.
Unique way to do this. All right.
All right, so both teams building towards the future. Covington
Yep.
trying to get that throwing game going.
Covington did get the throwing game going
They
well.
did. Put up 52 tonight. North Vermillion tried to keep that running game going, but just couldn't keep up with that fast Trojan offense.
Yep,
All right, so enjoy your Monday off, Isaiah,
I will.
and I will see you on Tuesday in class. As for everybody that tuned in tonight, thank you for joining us. We had a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's always a great time with the Trojan win. Once again, final score, Covington 52, North Vermillion
Great job.
22.
Remember, drive home safely.